when I started class.
Up the steep and very narrow stairway to the voice I could let you know. Up the steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise, but it was home.
Very attractive when I grew up. Different, she said, a special something and a very, very personal flair. And though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, I hated her. Now, different is nice, but it sure isn't pretty. Pretty is what it's about. I never met anyone who was different. Figure that out. So beautiful, I'd never lived to see. But it was clear, if not to her, well then, to me. That everyone is beautiful at the valley. Every prince has got to have his swan. Everyone is beautiful at the valley. I was pretty at the ballet.
Up the steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up the steep and very narrow stairway.
It wasn't paradise.
Wasn't paradise, wasn't paradise, but it was home.
I don't know what they were for or against really, except each other. I mean, I was born to save their marriage. When my father came to me, my mother up in the hospital, he said, well, I thought this was going to help, but I guess it's not. Anyway, I did have a fantastic fantasy life. I used to dance around the living room with my arms up like this. My fantasy lesson, he was an Indian chief, and he would say, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to dance. That I was born to help their marriage and wed. He said, I used to dance around the